everyone. My name's Ryan Yocham, and I'd like to talk to you today about tornadoes. Did you know, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's website, that over 1,000 tornadoes occur every single year? Do you feel like you're prepared in the event of a tornado? Do you know the signs to look for a tornado? And do you know the best way to take cover in the event of a tornado? Well, I'd like to talk to you about some of those things today. So first, how tornadoes form. According to Brian Clark Howard, an author for the National Geographic website, in his article, Tornadoes, the Science Behind the Destruction, he explains that tornadoes are formed when you have warm, humid air and cold, dry air, and they meet. They cause a rotation that's known as a supercell, and the wind, creates the rotation, and tornadoes extend between the Earth's surface and clouds. So it's not exactly known what causes tornadoes to die out, but meteorologists are thinking that when cold air gets too cold, it causes the breakup of the cell. But even though they know how tornadoes form, they're still not exactly predictable because the conditions have to be just right. So knowing that tornadoes aren't predictable, there are still signs you can look for outside when it comes to watching for a tornado to produce. So that takes me to my next bit of information, and that's what are the signs to look for a tornado. The Emergency Preparedness Tips website states that one of the first signs that you'll see is a green sky. And that doesn't necessarily mean the sky is going to look like grass, but it will have a green type of tint to it. And that's more than likely the first sign you're going to see of a tornado. Another sign that you'll see is quite possibly hail, and that's caused from the cold air that's on the top. It produces a precipitation known as hail. And when that falls from the sky, mixed with the green tint of the sky, more than likely a tornado could produce. Also, obviously, more maybe not obvious, tornado sirens. When the tornado sirens go off, it means that there's more than likely a tornado outside. And also knowing the difference between a tornado watch and a tornado warning is crucial to knowing when a tornado might touch down. So a tornado watch means that they're just watching for one at this point. There's a certain area that they're watching to see if a tornado could potentially develop. A warning means that a tornado has been spotted. It's time to take cover, grab what you can, and take cover, which leads me to my next point. What's the best way to take cover for a tornado? So, taking cover, if you're in a house, the best place to take cover is in a central location of the house. Try not to have a room with any windows. Best places are typically closets and bathrooms because they are usually covered on all four sides with a wall. And when you go to take cover, remember to try to grab a pair of shoes if you can. So if a tornado could potentially occur and the weather is set up right for it, have on a pair of shoes. Because if a tornado hits and you have to leave your place of cover after a tornado, you want to have shoes on because of the debris that's going to be there. Another essential piece of item to have is a tornado kit. And in your kit, you might include a flashlight, a battery-powered radio, and extra batteries. You might also include a first aid kit. And you want to leave it in an easily accessible place so that when you have to take cover, you can grab that kit and take it with you. So now that I've explained to you, you know what it takes for a tornado to form. You know some of the warning signs to look for a tornado. And you have a better idea of how to protect yourself in the event of a tornado. So I thank you for allowing me to give you some safety tips, and I hope that you all feel like you might be better prepared for a tornado. And don't get caught off guard because it could just be the difference between life and death.